Okay, golden oldie here. We got Everly Brothers, Bye Bye Love. Alright, so let's jam through all the sections here, the verse and the chorus and the intro. And then after we do that, I'll go through each part for you with a little more detail. Here we go. Alright, so starting off, we get this cool little Lagrange sounding intro, I guess. And it's going to start by hitting this really high-voiced part of an A. And just a special note on this song, if you're trying to play along with some of the recorded versions, I've noticed that some of those versions are half a step low. So if you want to match that exactly, you'd have to tune everything down, have a step, or just play everything flat. Okay, so here we're just going to play it straight up E, A, and D chord. Alright, makes it easy. So, like I said, we're going to start with this high part of an A chord, these 14s on the D, G, B here. We're just going to hit them twice and then quickly slide out of it. Okay, and then from there we hit an open A, and now we do this Lagrange part where we hit the C chord, 3 on the A, 5s on the D and G. Bring it up 2 frets for the D, okay, on the 5 and 7s. And then we hit these couple opens now with the A. You can just do like a A power chord there, or just hit that A open at least. And we hit a couple of those, and then a couple of dead string strums. Okay, something like that. And you want to do about 2 of those. Okay. And you can kind of mute that a little bit too if you want. Okay, just give it that kind of low tone. And we're going to do this whole thing about twice. Okay, and then we'll get into the verse progression, or chorus progression actually, for starters. Okay, so let me just do this whole thing up to speed for you now. Okay, so now we kick it off with this chorus progression. And pretty simple, like I said, this whole song is just E, D, and A. And it'll kick off by jumping between the D to A, 1 measure each. Okay, so something like... And the strumming on this, you can just kind of syncopate it with the vocal, or you can just hit the single strum. I like to kind of follow what the vocal is doing. So like a Bye Bye Love. Alright, and once we hit that A, you can give it a little extra. Okay, because that's kind of the little flourish at the end of that section. Alright, but we're going to bounce between that D and the A 3 times. Okay, and go through that 3 times, and this next section, which will cap off the chorus, it's also the outro. Okay, so once the refrain is just repeated at the end there, this is what's happening. It's this split measure where we're going to do a couple counts, and then to a E for a couple counts. Okay, you can just strum it right on beat if you like. Alright, and then we finish by a whole measure of A. Okay. And like I said at the outro, that section is just repeated until the fade out or whenever you want to stop. Okay. So let's do this all up to tempo now. and now the verse. The verse kind of kicks off by just ending on the A that we came off of the chorus there. And you just kind of want to hit it once and then just rest for a measure. And the vocal will start just kind of by itself there. Okay, so just be something like, and so forth with the lyric. And then once everything comes back in, we're going to be on this E chord. And you're going to want to do 2 measures of this, okay? And then we're going to go to A and do 2 measures of that. Okay, and repeat that progression twice. So do the E, A twice. All right, and then we'll jump to a D chord for a couple measures. All right, and then next we're going to ride this E chord for 4 measures. Okay, and then finish it all off with 2 measures of the A. All right, so now let's try this first guitar verse section all the way through. Okay, and there's a second guitar part that comes in on the verse, which is kind of more just some little slide up notes going on here, and kind of fun to play here. So we'll try this, and this is basically going to start once we get to that first E chord of the vocal. That initial A on the rest, nothing happened there. So once that E chord comes in to kick off the E to A twice, we'll be doing this. So we're going to do a couple times with a slide up to 6 on the D and then hit 4 on the G. Okay, it's just a quick little something, and then it cuts, and we're going to do it twice. Okay, and you're going to want to wait like the first couple counts of the measure there. It kind of comes in at the end of it. Alright, and then we switch to the A chord now, and for this we're going to slide up to 4 on the A and then hit 2 on the D. Do that twice. Alright, and like I said, repeat those two sections twice, the E to the A. Okay, and then we'll get to our D chord, and for this we'll slide up to 4 on the D and then hit 2 on the G. Okay, twice as well. Then we go back to our E riff, okay, where we're sliding up to 6D, 4G. And this is going to happen 4 times. Alright, and then finish off by doing the 4A to 2D. Once we get to that last A chord, do that twice. Alright, so put this all together now. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.